We are doing a what I eat in a day as a vegan of almost 9 years. It will be 9 years in April, which is crazy. I can't wait to hit 10. So I like to eat a lot of protein because I have muscle building goals. So I usually have protein bagels for breakfast, and I've shared this recipe many times, but today we're making blueberry protein bagels, and all you need is vital wheat gluten, all-purpose flour or bread flour, some baking powder, and then I'm going to throw in a little bit of salt because even if you're making something sweet, I still feel like it needs a dash of salt in there, some cinnamon, and we're going to mix that up. Those are all of our dry ingredients. Then we add in some agave to add sweetness to the bagels, or you could use maple syrup. And then we're going to do apple cider vinegar. This mixes with the baking powder to give rise to the bagels, and then water. I just filled the apple cider vinegar bottle up with water to save myself cleaning a bowl. Then all you have to do is just mix this up. It's super easy, and I don't know what it was. It was a snowy morning when I filmed this, but I was like craving blueberry, cinnamon, comforting. So I took those blueberries, threw them in there, and mixed it up. I was using this to make 2 bagels. So after I got everything mixed up, I'm going to divide this dough into 2, and these bagels are so awesome. There are 35 grams of protein. They're amazing. So don't worry, the blueberries are going to pop out and roll around everywhere. That's part of the fun, okay? So I just took my dough, shaped it into bagels, like I divided in 2, shaped it into bagels, and then any blueberries that fell out, I just kind of popped them back on top and reworked my little bagel shape. I'm going to bake these in the oven, and I have found when baking them in the oven, it helps if you push them close together so that way they help each other rise. We do the same thing when we make biscuits. So these go in the oven, 420 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, and I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top extra, and these are going to make your house smell so delicious and good. So pop those in the oven, let them do their thing. They're going to come out and they're going to look maybe a little bit scary, but that's okay. Again, it's part of the fun. So I took them off of the parchment paper. I let them cool for about 15 minutes, and then I'm just ripping them in half. And hi, can you see that texture? That bread texture is just incredible. Honestly, every day that I make these protein bagels, I'm still amazed by them. Like, I've been eating them for almost a year now, and I just still love them so much every single day. So cut that with a serrated knife. Serrated knives are better for cutting bread and tomatoes. And we're going to cut it open. I like to put some vegan cream cheese on there, but you could do vegan butter too. I'm using the Kite Hill one, and I had it with a tangerine, mandarin, clementine. I don't know. I never know what to call them, but you know, the little small orange fruit that comes off in pieces. And that was breakfast. Delicious, comforting, cozy. Like I said, I filmed this on a super snowy Monday, so this was exactly what I needed. I always have tea with breakfast, and how cute is my Scorpio mug? I got it for Christmas. And that's my breakfast. Delicious, easy, and I eat it while I watch Live with Kelly and Mark every day. And again, can we just look at that texture? That is perfect. I take a women's multivitamin. Maybe I take like 2 or 3. I don't take the full 4 servings because I feel like I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, but just to fill in any gaps. For lunch, I don't know what to call this, but I'm making like a tofu cheesy saucy wrap, kind of like a tofu parm wrap thing, whatever. We're taking tofu, cutting it into pieces, using fava bean tofu. I love this tofu. It is so good. I'm going to make some seasoned breadcrumbs. So I took panko, I blended it up, and then I put in paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, nutritional yeast. And just add in like the basic things to give it some flavor. Mix it all up, and then I will throw the little pieces of tofu in there and mix it around. Obviously, you can use any tofu you want. It doesn't have to be the fava bean. I just love the fava bean because it's really high in protein. Like I said, I have protein goals, so it aligns with my goals, my needs. It's my what I eat a day, okay? So I'm going to shake them around, coat them, and then I'm just going to pop them in the air fryer. You could also bake them, of course, but I have an air fryer, so let's use it. You will have leftover breadcrumbs, but don't fret, we will use them. Put them to the side. Get rid of them for now, but just don't throw them out. Air fry this until they're golden crispy. Honestly, I usually just put it on 400 degrees, and then I check it in about 10 minutes, and it's usually good. So I have a tortilla. This is a carb balanced tortilla. It's the really big one. And then I'm putting some sauce on there. I'm cheating. I like to use store-bought sauce. The Rayo's one is really good. So I'm going to spread some sauce on there. I'm going to add some vegan mozzarella. I think I was using Violife that day, I want to say. I always have like a bunch in the fridge. Daya, Violife, Follow Your Heart, Good Planet. They circulate. Then I'm going to add in most of those breadcrumbs in there because it makes it fun. But I'm going to save some for topping it as well. So I'm going to lay in all that tofu. And if you can't fit all the tofu in, Don't force it. Put as much in there as you can fit and then eat the rest. So my idea was to try to like make this like half shape thing. I should have done that. I should have just wrapped it up, but we're here. I'm pressing it down with a fork to try and seal it. It's not going to seal because it's just not going to. But again, I was like, I'm going to make this work. I should have just rolled it up like a regular wrap. So then I sprayed the top and then we're going to put those breadcrumbs on top. But I was kind of just going for like a, I don't know, like a calzone or a chicken roll or that kind of a feel, like a pizzeria eat. I popped this back in the air fryer for a few minutes just to get the cheese melty. And then I'm cutting up some cucumbers. I love cucumbers. And I'm going to top them with red pepper flakes and tahini. And I have to show you something very adorable in a second because I took it all the way from Arizona with me when I went there in the fall. So I'm going to put my red pepper flakes on and my tahini, and I need you to look at this baby tahini. It's so cute. It literally came with my lunch. I got like a fruit salad and I have saved it. Look how small it is. It's so cute. Every day with lunch, I like to have a fun drink. So I'm doing some Doc Poppy. It's like literally one of the only flavors I like. So it's either this, an Olipop cream soda, or a Zevia cream soda. Okay, so obviously this was a mess, but like we will make it work. I tried to refold it, cut it in half, and honestly, at the end of the day, it tastes delicious. And that was really all that mattered because it's my lunch. So there we go. Dinner. Like I said, this day was a cold, snowy Monday, and I'm trying to like be better about using my things up. So I had one potato, literally just this one potato, but then I also had a bag of baby gold potatoes. So I started by peeling up the one big potato and chopping it. The little potatoes, I'm not going to bother peeling, but I'm going to quarter them. And I wanted to do like a crock pot meal, keep my life simple, easy. And then cutting up some celery. This had actually frozen in the fridge. It was too close to the top and it froze, but whatever. And I'm going to take a zucchini. I'm going to peel the zucchini and then we will cut this into pieces. Adding zucchini and tofu into soups and sauces is kind of like my secret hack for sneaking in a veggie and getting in more protein. Because when you blend it, it gets so creamy. So throwing in the zucchini in there, and I don't know, I just love things like this where you can kind of like clean out the fridge. I had some onion to use up. We're going to do some garlic. Super simple, but delicious flavors. And because I'm going to do this with the immersion blender, I didn't care about how small anything was chopped up. Like I was just putting it in there. Then I had my tofu that I threw in. We're going to cover this with water, and it's so simple. I really love soups like this. This is what I eat pretty much all fall and winter long. I just kind of look in the fridge, throw things in there and hope for the best. And then I'm going to add in some better than bouillon, and we're going to let this cook. I did it on low for I think 5 hours that day, but you can put it on high or low. Point is, you just want everything to cook. I'm also going to add in some garlic powder and onion powder. Add in the seasonings you like. You know, everyone has their seasonings that they like. I tend to stick with garlic powder, onion powder, salt. So after cooking for a while, it looks like this. Everything should be nice and soft. And we're going to get in there with the immersion blender, blend this up, and look at that texture. So creamy, delicious, perfect. I had some leftover vegan chorizo in the fridge from Abbott's Butcher, so I threw that in there too because I was like, it's kind of like a loaded baked potato soup, and that can work. So I mixed this all around, gave it a taste, added in a little extra salt because I felt like it needed some salt. Potatoes tend to need more salt than you think they do. But I always like to undersalt because we can always add, we cannot take away. So I throw in the salt, delicious. Let's scoop out some soup. And I'm just going to top this with some vegan yogurt. I have the Kite Hill one, some vegan cheese. I think this was either Good Planet or Follow Your Heart. It was vegan cheddar from one of them. Tried to make it fancy with the drizzle that was not cooperating. Some scallions. And this was so good. And I had it with some sugar snap peas. Something I always do with my meals is I always have to have a fruit or veggie. Even if I'm already having, like this was veggie filled obviously, but I still wanted another side of veggie. I try to get in as much as I can. I had also started my dessert in the morning. It was a very productive Monday morning, but then I got sick like 2 days after and everything went downhill. This was a few weeks ago. I'm okay now. But we're going to do some Silk protein almond milk, vanilla pudding mix. Pudding mix is totally vegan. Vanilla protein powder. Unfortunately, Dymatize discontinued this, so I am savoring every last little bit that I have. Vanilla extract, agave, vanilla bean paste to be fancy because I had it in the house. You don't have to do it. Froth that up. I'm going to put it in the freezer. I did this around like 9 o'clock in the morning. So then when it was about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, this was nice and frozen and good to go. I just blended it, I think twice on light ice cream and then maybe once on respin, and it came out pretty good. And of course we have to make it fun. So let's add in some Catalina Crunch and sprinkles. And that was my day of eats as a vegan of almost 9 years, prioritizing protein, eating well-rounded, balanced meals for myself. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon with more videos. Bye.